Axel's Garage. Alright, today we're not in the garage, we're in the house because it's freaking February and it's cold out and I can't get nothing done outside, nothing done on any of the vehicles, the trucks, in the garage, anything. It's just too cold. Even with the heater on in the garage, it's just cold out and I don't know whether I'm getting old, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I haven't really figured out what I'm naming this video, and I don't think I'm naming the video what I'm actually doing, because there's a lot of rules with YouTube, and I don't want to get in trouble and have the video taken down or get demonetized. So this is what's going on. Got this area over here that that is pretty much just like a utility area storage. We got some shelves over here, we got some shelves over there off camera, and then we got this open area that a week ago was filled with old furniture and just junk. And the laundry area back in the far corner there was slowly making its way over, because we got 6 people in this house, 4 kids, me and the baby mama. That's a lot of laundry we're doing. And the laundry area just keeps growing and growing and growing, and the storage area just kept growing and growing just with crap. So we threw out all the old furniture, we threw out all the garbage, and we cleared this whole area out, and I started working on the floor. Let me show you the floor. I put a coat of paint on the floor. It's got a concrete floor, and we cleaned it up real good. Alright, we got 1 coat of paint on the floor, and right now what I'm doing is I'm painting these columns. Alright, these columns pretty much hold my old house up, and then I want to put another coat of paint on the floor, because what we're doing is we're making an area, and I don't know what I'm doing with it. Right now, painting the floor because the porous concrete just holds all the dust in and it makes it a dusty environment. So painting the floor, getting it nice and clean. What we're doing is we're making like a little workshop playroom. That's what I'm going to name the video, workshop or a playroom. What I mean by that is we're making an area where the big dummy and the little big dummy, when we get home from the range, we can maintain and clean our equipment. See where I'm going with this? Okay, good. So the little big dummy really likes to tinker and take stuff apart and do stuff like that. So we got some nice stainless tables, and we want to set up a little area where we could keep our stuff and we can maintain our equipment. We can clean our equipment when we get home from the range. So right now, got the floor painted, 1 coat. I'm going to work on that column over there, and we'll take you along for the ride. It'll be a short video today, and we'll just show you how we've been making out here. So what I have is a bucket of latex gray floor paint that I used when we were renovating the house about 14 years ago now, and I used it to paint some of the concrete floors. Didn't do it all over the area, just because we started moving stuff back in before we got it all done. So there's some areas that that the concrete floor was painted, and this bucket has been sitting on a shelf for 14 years. I didn't think the paint was going to be any good, but I opened it up and we took the big power mixer and mixed it up, and it's actually still good. It was expensive paint when I bought it, so I guess that counts for something. So we got these columns, and there's 6 of them, and they pretty much hold this house up. House was built in 21, and these columns are holding the main, I don't know if you call them beams or whatever they are, of the house together. Yeah, holding it up. So I don't think they've been painted in probably more than 30 years, let's just say that, because I've been in this house for just about 25 years or so, and I don't think for the 5 years before I moved into this house that they were ever painted. So they're just, you know, dirty and grungy. We cleaned them off, and now we're just putting a coat of paint on them. Probably going to just use this floor paint here as a primer for these columns, unless we do a second coat of this gray, and then leave them as they are. The gray actually looks pretty good, so we might just do a second coat and leave them. But you really don't see any brush marks or anything. If you go nice and easy with the brush. And the other two that I did already seem to dry real nice and smooth. So maybe we will just put a second coat on them. But you could hear how dry, like, sort of they are. They're kind of like porousy, just like the concrete floor. I'm doing this video while my wife is out, because if she knew I was doing a video with her laundry area a mess in the background, she'd kick my ass. So don't tell her. Alright, so we'll get this column done. I'll bang out the other column, and then we could move on to the second coat on the floor. On this side, I actually cut the edges in with a brush, being that I had a dirty brush from doing the columns. Goes pretty quick doing the floor. I just pour some out instead of dirtying a roller pan. It floats out pretty nice, and you just, you know, continue to roll it out. And alright, so we got the floor painted, 2 coats, we're looking good. Let it dry for a couple days before we walk on it, and we'll be good to go for the next step. So this is step 2 really, because our first step was cleaning the whole area out. And then we'll get the little big dummy and the big dummy, and we'll start setting up our workshop, playroom, a place, you know, where we clean our stuff and tinker with our stuff after we hit the range, if you know what I mean. It's Axel's house at Axel's Garage today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me that thumbs up. And if you like what we're doing here at Axel's Garage, whether it's cooking, working on the cars, or crap like this, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.